Hi Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I hope you like the new setup. I'm going to be doing your 2025 Lunar New Year Wood Snake Year reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you are interested in a private reading, personalized meditation, or healing, check out my website, daneharttarot.com. It's listed in the description box below, as is my email address. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. All right, Taurus, let us see how the Lunar New Year of the Wood Snake, which begins on the 29th of January, will be for us. Angels. Ooh, and I hope you like the runner. It is my great-grandmother's. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Okay. So we are crowned. Oh, I love this. We are crowned with the Three of Cups. Let me just make sure, and I'm sorry if I cast a shadow here. Let me make sure that this is in the right place. Good, that you can see it all. Then we have the 10 of Cups. This is lovely. Oh, I'm so excited. The Hierophant, which is us in the Major Arcana. The Ace of Wands, the Ace of Fire. Angels and Spirit Guides, show me clearly. Oh, we have the Four of Wands. We have Temperance coming into play. We have the Sun. Oh my gosh, I love this for you. I'm so excited. Angels and Spirit Guides, show me clearly. Oh, we have the 10 of Pentacles. We have the Star, Angels, and Spirit Guides. Show me clearly. And we have the Two of Swords. Okay, let me just make sure everything's in frame. Everything's coming out well. Again, I apologize for the shadows. Okay. Oh, this is perfect. I love this reading. All right. So let's take a moment and talk about the wood snake. Now, the wood snake is the year of the green snake. Now, wood produces fire, okay? And we have the Ace of Wands here. So that is awesome. Wood produces fire. Fire generates earth. Okay, this is the progression of the elements. And then we have earth produces metal. Metal produces water. And then we have water producing wood. So with this is the beginning of the elemental cycle again. And we really do see things during this time coming anew. So in 2025, we are going to see this sense of kind of being reborn, of reclaiming our power, our authority of self. We start and are crowned with the Three of Cups. It's love, it's connection, it's joy, it's happiness, it's people who raise us up. And that is going to be just pivotal during this time, this energy of I'm surrounding myself with people who see me, who respect me. I am really focusing on the words of those who empower and uplift instead of bringing me down. There has been a long enough time of heartbreaks and sorrows and pains, and this is really a time of reclaiming ourselves. We're being reborn here. We have the repeat of the number 10. We have the 10 of Cups. We have the 10 of Pentacles, the best 10s in the whole entire deck. The 10 of Cups is about love and celebration, and they all live happily ever after. You move towards your happiness. So, and they all live happily ever after, going straight into Taurus energy, going straight into the very essence of yourself, what you love, what you desire. Now, Taurus, the very powerful thing about yourself is you are an improver, okay? You might not be an innovator. You might not have the most wild, crazy, outside of the box ideas, okay? So just knowing that about yourself and holding that truth, it's like, okay, I won't pull the stars down from the sky, but you will pull the stars down from the sky. You won't, I don't know how to say this in a way that doesn't seem diminishing, because it's not diminishing at all. But here it's like you improve on things that other people have this idea, but they're not sure how to put it into action. They could have the idea for the lasso to pull the stars down from the sky. You will be the one who says, oh, but this is how you put it all together. You couldn't see how to put it all together. I do. And that's the really valuable, intense thing about a Taurus energy. And that's sometimes why some energies can be frustrated with Taurians, because it's like, oh, you can make work what I'm having difficulty in. And it's like, yeah, I can. You're welcome. And instead of people saying thank you, people get jealous. So do be mindful about that, especially during this year of such good luck and such good prosperity coming your way, that people's jealousy can get the best of them. So here, whenever I see the Hierophant always makes me think of the wheel. So, and I know that's funny to say, but when man invented the wheel, it was revolutionary. We revolutionized our way of being. Just like when we harnessed fire, we revolutionized our way of being. And with the wheel was first carved from stone. And then it took hundreds of years for people to be like, you can make that out of wood. You can make a wheel out of wood. And then that revolutionized everything again. You are the person who will see the stone wheel and be like, you can make that out of wood. You can make that, into a cart. You can make that into, all these other things. Look like, into a even like kind of like a pizza cutter like thing. Even though I know ancient people didn't have pizza cutters, but you know what I'm saying. It's like you can revolutionize something into something that becomes very, very, very useful and that everybody loves. So that energy is coming forward for you quite beautifully during this time. And with the Ace of Fire, it's tenacity. It is looking at your dreams and your passions and what you desire. And it's really harnessing that light and leading you forward. That is coming forward here. With the Ace of Fire, it is God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, handing you a gift of light, handing you a gift of inspiration, handing you a gift that you are really, really passionate about. It's not one of those gifts where you're like, oh, yay, thank you. It's one of those gifts where it sparks your imagination, it inspires you, it tells you that you can instead of you can't, and it moves you to the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands, here you have the Hierophant, which is the major arcana marriage card, and you have the Four of Wands, which is the minor arcana marriage card. So you have here a connection moving you forward, a celebration as big as a wedding during this time. Now, it can be a commitment of relationships. It doesn't have to be in the realm of a wedding. It can be in the realm of anything that you are committing yourself to, that you are celebrating within your life. And so that's absolutely beautiful for you here, Taurus. And what you're going to see is that you're being very inspired, that you're looking at things in a very different way. But again, you are surrounding yourselves with energies of people who build you up, not, yes people, not people who blow smoke, but people who genuinely want to see the best for you. So you will also find that people may say things like, oh, that's not good, or try this. And they will always be coming, not always, but the people that you will be inclined to listen to will be coming from a place of love. You're really not into mean-spirited, arrogance during this year. You've had enough of it. You would rather have fewer people around you and those people be genuine than a lot of people around you and then be blowing smoke. So being aware of that is super important. With the Four of Wands, it's moving house, it's new job opportunities, it is new opportunities coming your way, it is a sense of celebration, it is a sense of passion, and it's really saying, what do I want to build and what do I want to cultivate within my own life for myself? Temperance comes into play. Now, Temperance is also Sagittarius energy, time frame November 22nd to December 21st. Temperance is about the truth. Okay? And you have the sun and you have the stars shining the light on the truth, and prosperity and success and bounty coming out of the truth. Say what is true for you. It's not going around like the world is our confessional, but it is saying, this is true for me. This is authentic to me. This is what I want. And you will find, like Pinocchio, the truth will set you free, right? You are going to find that the more you are honest with yourself about how you want to move forward, the bigger your wings get, the higher you can fly. Not like Icarus, but like Daedalus, right? Not flying too close to the sun, but soaring out of a cage that kept you, soaring out of a gilded prison. And so you're going to see yourself stepping into a power that you have been waiting for quite a long time. And it comes and it starts by you seeing yourself and embracing what you truly want and what you truly love and who you truly are. This is going to be a time where you say, well, why not? If not me, then who? If not now, then when? And so you start speaking the truth to yourself, and it starts to balance you. And it brings you to this place of the sun. The sun is the happiest card in the whole entire deck. I mean, you have, and they all live happily ever after. And then you have the happiest card in the deck coming forward, where you have light, and you have brilliance, and you have passion, and you have power, and you have illumination, and you have this real sense of warmth and connection and beauty. It's like being by a warm fire in the wintertime. It is like being out in the sun in the summertime. It is exhilarating. And you are going to find that there is a light and a passion being shown upon you. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles: prosperity, success, bounty, abundance. It is generational wealth, but it is also releasing generational curses. It is breaking barriers and breaking boundaries that kept you in a place that you didn't want to be. And you're going to see yourself stepping into the light, and then you're going to start to see yourself as being blessed. You're going to start to see different blessings from those who have passed on into the spirit realm coming forward towards you. You're going to see yourself as opening up your heart and your passions and what you desire, and things that you thought, oh, I couldn't because, this happened in my line. This is the trauma I hold. And now you're going to be saying, oh, but I'm setting myself free. Like, oh, but that's not me. That was a lesson. That was a story of a once upon a time, but it's not my present now. And I move forward into so much more than hurts and pains and limitations and struggles. And so with the 10 of Pentacles, it's wealth. It is generational wealth. And it doesn't mean that you'll come into a huge, inheritance, though I do wish that for everyone. What it does mean is that you come into this place of prosperity and success and bounty and abundance, and passion starts to open up, and you start to see that there are seeds planted in you, if not from your generational past, right? From your genes, then from your past life past starts to really open up to you, and you're like, oh, I have these lessons that I have learned that I didn't even realize are coming together, and it's like, this is where I need to be, and it brings you to the star. It brings you to this place of deeper wishes, of deeper understandings. When you wish upon a star, it makes no difference who you are. And yeah, quoting Disney right now is fun, but there's this sense of, I get to set my wishes forward, but it's also a sense of spirit is seeing what I truly want. Not my cross my fingers, oh, I hope I acquire, achieve this, but it is saying, this is what I truly need for my soul to feel seen, for my heart to feel heard, for my power and my inspiration to move me forward. And I didn't realize. And so a door starts to open. Now, this is also Aquarius energy. Time frame, January 20th to February 18th. So if you have Aquarius energy or Sagittarius energy in your chart, okay, or in your lives, they come through very powerfully during this year. And there's also a sense of harmony, of power, of insight. The Two of Swords are new ideas coming your way. There was a sense of, you can either move A or you can move B. You make this very practical choice or this very practical choice. And now you're going to see there are new roads opening up, that you're not held by certain conventions. Like, because Taurian energy, we can really start to see ourselves as like, oh, it has to be like this, right? This is the way it's always done. This is how it has to be. Once you start to see you can lasso the stars because you're the person who can see how to use the lasso, okay? You call forward your dreams. You call forward what you truly want because you are a go-getter and you are a doer. And it's not about conventional paths anymore. paths anymore, not passes, paths anymore. It is about this sense of, these are my dreams, these are my passions, these are what I desire, this is what's coming together for me. And oh, I didn't realize I could do this. Or oh, I didn't understand that before about me. Or oh, I didn't hear that call within my soul, right? I was going through the trauma, right? The generational trauma, the past life trauma. And now, as I've worked through, some of that muck and that mire, I see that I can spin, gold out of straw. I see that I can take something, right? And it's like spinning flax. It is taking something that's a weed. It looks like, oh, what can I do with this? And people made sails of ships. They made clothing. There was a huge industry, in ancient Egypt. And even now, flax is very important, to making clothing. It was spinning something astoundingly valuable out of what was considered worthless. And that's what we're going to see for ourselves. And as the traditionalist, but as the person who sees the traditions, right? Because the Hierophant is seen as the Pope, is seen as the upholder of traditions, but also the connection to divine spirit, okay? You step forward and you say, this is the path I need to walk because this is the tradition of my soul. It's not that I have to fall into conformity. It's that this is the tradition of my soul. This is the passion of myself. This is me stepping forward in a bold way, truly embracing the essence of myself and opening up the path. So let's see what Spirit has to say here, Taurus. Angels and Spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. So Spirit, and I'm just going to read this up here. I'm going to show you right here. It's the Oriole, and it says, a new creative venture is on the horizon. See it as positive change. And that is absolutely what Spirit has been saying throughout this whole entire reading. A new creative endeavor is on the horizon, and it is positive change. We can see this change coming through, this new commitment coming through that is at the heart of our passion and our fire and our desire. We can see it as something scary. We can see it as something overwhelming, or we can see it as powerful, brilliant change that is leading us forward in a way that we hadn't expected it to. We kind of thought, oh, that ship has sailed, or, oh, I'll never be XYZ. And now it's like, oh no, this might be a repackaging of our passions. This might not have been the way that we expected. We thought A or B. And now we're seeing that there's a whole library around us that is endless in its possibilities. It moves us then to our chakra energy. Angels and Spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. For this year, for this wood snake year, it is about family. It is about connection. It's the root chakra. It's about the roots of us, the family that we were born into, the family that raised us, the family that we've, created around ourselves. It is about a firm and beautiful foundation that leads us forward in a way that, is kind of surprising. It is going to be. Now, we can find ourselves being a little bit more traditional. It doesn't mean that we have to be orthodox in anything, but we're following traditions that mean a lot to our soul and ourselves. We're also grounding ourselves. Roots are going to be important during this time. Tapping our root chakra, okay, which is like our tailbone. Now, if we cannot physically do this, we can imagine tapping our tailbone, or we can also massage the nape of our neck to get rid of any blockages. So that can be very, very helpful during this time in order to embrace our prosperity, but also to relieve any frustrations. It also just feels really good. I love tapping the tailbone and the kidneys, massaging the nape of the neck. I think it's called the C7. I'm not entirely sure. though my biology teacher would be aghast. But yeah, so just making sure that you are connecting with your energy, and that even just visualizing yourself with your energy flowing around you, red energy of your root chakra, of your passion, of your connection, that's going to be a really big deal. It moves us then to the energy to be mindful of during this year. Angels and Spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. So we need to be mindful of the Three of Swords: heartbreaks, pains, disappointments, angers, upsets, frustrations. It doesn't have to be a big thing. It doesn't mean that we are going to go through a huge heartbreak this year at all. Actually, we have a really fantastic year ahead of us, but we have had pains and sufferings and hurts that can come up, just when we're walking down the street thinking we're having a fantastic day, and then all of a sudden we can remember something that was really painful for us, really overwhelming for us. So being aware of this, being aware of our sorrows and not letting them engulf us, but saying, I've overcome this. I've walked through these fires of pain, and now I have come out stronger and more powerful and more resilient. So just being mindful about this, because people are also going to want to throw that in our faces, like this pain, this heartbreak, this disappointment, this anger, this upset, like, oh, remember when you did this wrong and that wrong? It's like, oh, dude, like, please, give it up. We're not living in the past, especially not anymore. We're moving towards this bright and beautiful and connective and wonderful future that's opening up doors we never imagined could be opened up for us, and moving forward in a way of celebration that is like, here, surround yourself with the Three of Cups, not the Three of Swords. It can be very easy at points this year to fall into sorrow, and that's fine. That's life, right? Life comes at us and is unapologetic. But here, as we embrace what we love, we'll see ourselves transformed in a way that moves us from pain. And we have been living probably for 3 years in a place of pain or sorrow or heartbreak or disappointments or frustrations and angers. And now it's time to start a 3-year cycle of love and connection and joys, because it's enough of the darkness. It really, really is. It moves us to our subconscious spirit message. And here we have the Meadowlark. And it says, smile. You will soon experience a wonderful journey of inner discovery. And that is what this year is about. It is about inner discovery and inner power. It is about the sense of, this is what my soul truly wants. These are my dreams. This is my awakening of what I desire, the light that I'm letting shine within me. This is my truth. And this is the essence of me coming forward as I follow my happiness and as I follow my prosperity, no longer apologizing for who I am, but letting the passion of what I desire in my life really guide me forward. It moves us then to our subconscious chakra energy for the year, and is clarity. And this is the third eye chakra. Clarity coming in, insight, understanding. There's going to be a veil lifted from the eyes. So tapping over the third eye chakra can be highly beneficial, releasing negativity, hurts, pains, disappointments. You're going to have kind of visions coming your way, insights coming your way, messages coming your way. They can hit you very powerfully, or it can feel like the whispers on the wind, inspiring you. Listen during this time, because it's clarity moving you forward, but it's also your third eye opening and that connection with you and the spirit world coming through very, very beautifully. It moves us then to the subconscious energy to be mindful of. Now, this is the Princess of Wands. Be mindful of immature fire energy. Now, this could be a person who's like, I have a great idea. You just have to do it my way. Everything has to be just like this. Very, very passionate person, but overly demanding and not having any give. And this can also be not listening to our inner child passions coming forward. So that is something also to be mindful of. But we can be dealing also during this year with very immature fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or energy that just doesn't want to look at the bigger picture when it comes to the creative ventures that are coming your way that are inspiring you and opening up doors with the Ace of Wands. So do be mindful about this. And then our subconscious tarot message is the Knight of Pentacles. This is earth sign energy. This is us, Taurus, coming through. We have ourselves coming through as the Hierophant, as the main character energy, the major arcana energy. This is the very essence of our soul coming forward. This year, we are going to be knights. And I know I can hear a lot of people going, I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to be a knight. Can't we just kind of take it easy? But the knight energy is lively, energetic, passionate, fiery energy moving us forward. Knights are action. So subconsciously, we are moving towards action. It doesn't matter our age or what people think. We are moving towards action. Action towards our prosperity, our success, really defending and building up our legacy, our prosperity, our bounty, and what makes us feel like we have achieved. And that's going to be very important for this year. It doesn't matter if anybody else gets it, as long as we come from a place of love, of compassion, of grace, of beauty of soul, and kindness of self, we will see us build in a way that we hadn't imagined we could, or we kind of gave up that was even possible for us. Okay. All right, Taurus, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of the year of the snake, the wood snake, and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Taurus. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. Have a blessed beginning of this Lunar New Year. It is wonderful being back. Bye.